he says, like, there's all types of positions, people that are happy. I guarantee you there is not one person that is happy that he did that.
Not a single person. No one is happy except me and Gord, because we got something to talk about, because we love talking about fucking retards. But you know what? We don't need any help. There's plenty.
Yeah.
Don't start pitching in and being stupid just so we have talking points.
And there's a reason why I'm not saying the guy's name. I am not saying his name. This is
where people have come, though. No one gives a fuck about anyone else. 200 people on a plane, who cares? I'm more important.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to make a name for myself. I want to make a name for myself, too. I do it very loudly as I'm walking down the streets of Kelowna. But I don't go and fuck up someone's day on a plane on the way to fucking Jamaica, which, okay, let's be honest, you probably saved a lot of people there. Don't go to Jamaica. Spend your money on something worth it. But this is the mentality. And it's not just the young generation, it's everybody. The mentality he's become, I don't give a fuck about anyone else. They're just strangers. They don't mean anything to me. I'm the most important thing. Get a selfie of me doing this fucking thing, because I'm the center of my fucking universe. I don't like it. I don't get it. I don't understand where common sense has just been scrapped and just basic fucking consideration for another human being has gone totally out the fucking window. For what? For a viral video.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I think, I don't know if they're allowed to do this. Now everyone on the plane has, apparently, they've got enough for a civil suit against him.
Yeah.
They could do a class action suit against this guy. I would like to see the airline charge him for fuel.
Yep.
I would like to see him get charged with a lot more than a fucking mischief charge, which is probably what he's going to get.
Yep. Absolutely. You got the medical staff that was all had to show up to be assessed. We got all the medical staff that was all part of this. Now, this guy, this is why he claims himself to be an artist. He said that he travels to Jamaica several times a year, and he has done similar type of onboard announcement. Now, he calls this similar. He said on a previous trip, he stood up and he said, Lil Wayne's new album just dropped. Everybody go get it.
Okay, that's not quite the same.
That's not even remotely close to the same. Nobody would give a flying. I mean, even if you post that online and said, oh, Lil Wayne's new album. Like, imagine just sit back, you're flipping through YouTube videos, you come across that video. Name one person who's going to see that and be like, oh my God, this motherfucker. No, you're going to be like, going, what an idiot.
I gotta say, I would much rather get the coronavirus than the Lil Wayne album. But
oh, absolutely.
This is not entertainment. This is not, actually, I fucking hate performance art. Here's a whole bunch of things wrong with this story. Number one, if you guys would all just smarten up and listen to me, then a guy standing up and saying, I have coronavirus, someone should punch him in the dick and tell him to shut up. Because coronavirus isn't going to hurt you. Unless you're in the row beside him and he sneezes on you. So if the world hadn't made such a big fucking thing about this non-virus, then it wouldn't have been a thing.
Yep.
But this performance, that is not performance art. Trust me. Check out some really interruptory performance art. That's not a word, interruptory. I made that up, but I'm using it. I like it. There's some great Ashes of Purgatory videos featuring me doing performance art. It didn't fuck up anyone's day. It didn't get anyone turned around on a plane to fucking Jamaica. There's right ways and wrong ways to do it. Anything you do that fucks with someone's trip to Jamaica is wrong. How does that not register in your stupid fucking brain?
Right? I mean, that's just it. Like, again, the difference between doing something and like actually going through with it. Like, oh, fuck, what a fucking moron. Like, what a, like, you are just, literally, you should have been swallowed as before. Like, you should have trickled down the inside of mommy's leg. You are a waste of space.
It's too bad it's so difficult to throw someone off of a plane.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Just midair, just fucking pitch them. Even give the guy a parachute, sure, if you're nice. But there should be like an exit door where you can just be like, nope, you're done. Here's your chute. Bye.
Unfucking believable.
I don't get it. I can't rant anymore about it. Don't fuck with other people. That's like the extension of the easiest thing in the world. If you can't be nice, just shut the fuck up. Leave everybody alone.
Stop being fucking stupid. Like,
God damn it.
Unbelievable. So, yeah, so there's that.
Well, he got what he wanted. That's the worst fucking part. He got what he wanted because everyone in the world's fucking talking about this prick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the ironic twist is that it's not his video that's made. That's what I like about it, is his video itself is not what's on the news, is not what's being posted or shown. So technically, he didn't get what he wanted. He wanted to make a viral video. He didn't get it. He has turned into a news thing, but he did not make a viral video because nobody's watching his video. Everybody's just, what a fucking twat.
No, I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to give him any more press than we already have. I would like, at least at the very least, he's got to be put on a no-fly list.
Oh, I ban him. That would be it. Absolutely. But probably because he's such a frequent flyer, they're going to say no.
No more planes for you. You can fucking swim to Jamaica next time. I want to get on because I can already tell Gord's getting tired.
Yeah, I got one thing, and then we got to talk about what you want to talk about.
Right.
Talk about that one. For me, now this is just genius. A German. No, this is an artist. This is amazing. A German artist used 99 smartphones to fool Google Maps with a fake traffic jam. he placed 99 smartphones with the things on various empty streets in Berlin and had them in like a wagon and stuff, and then just like left them. So it made it look like there's traffic jam. That's funny.
That's a guy with too much time on his hands.
That's just funny.
Where did you get 99 smartphones? I guarantee 20 of those are mine, you prick.
Right? No doubt. No doubt. It's like that's funny.
That is pretty funny, and that's not really screwing with anybody's day. Probably fucked up a few GPSs.
Yeah, some people are like, oh, I can't take that road. I'll take a different one. That's it.
That will be touted by some as a cyber attack. I promise you. For everyone who laughs about shit like that, there's a handful of people that are like, oh, this is cyber terrorism.
Sure, why not? It's still funny. There we go.
There are better uses of your time, but if that's at least you're not rerouting planes.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody's vacation got fucking ruined.
All right, I'm trying to hike up my pants so no one who is part of this story wants any of my sweet ass. Pedophiles aren't coming after me. Shit. I think I may have walked past the last bus stop. This could be bad. Good stuff. I gave out the emails. Go check out our new website, ericandgord.world. Like us on Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff. We need that right now. Give us some reviews on Apple before we get pulled down again.
Yeah. Please.
So when I say this, I go through the Instagram and I go through the Twitter and when I see other podcasts, I just follow them. Just why not?
Yeah.
So I follow them. For the most part, they follow me back. Every once in a while, we actually pay attention to each other. I don't know why one caught my eye on the Twitter today. I can't for the life of me remember what it was called. But the concept of the show is these two guys have a podcast and they can't host it every week. So they just get two random people every week to host their podcast for them. That's the sort of premise.
Genius.
So I clicked on it because I don't know why. I was just drawn to it. The two guys that were hosting their podcast, I think it's called Who's Filling In or something like that. If anyone knows, let me know. But the two guys who were hosting this week had discovered what is called a MAPS podcast. I've never heard the term MAPS. This is new to me. I got to know real quick what it was, and that's a minor attracted person. People who are attracted to minors. I don't mean the guys who are getting diamonds for you up north. I mean young people.
Young people.
So this is a MAPS podcast. It's basically a pro-pedophilia podcast. Gord pointed out that MAPS are. Can you fill me in again, Gord, on what you?
Yeah, basically, what they tout themselves as is they are people who are attracted to children, so they have that desire, but they do not act on it, and it's very strict. It is about it's about how to maintain their daily lives with like families and work balance and everything else, all this while dealing with this desire that they understand is still wrong, and how to live their life by not actually going through with the act.
Well, that is a lovely way to put it. That was not what I experienced in listening to their little podcast. The first story I heard was a woman describing her introduction to her lust for her son. When, as a child, he would get an injury and she would kiss the boo-boo. And that was a regular thing. Kid falls down, mom kisses the boo-boo. Well, one day, kid zips his dick up in his zipper and wants mom to kiss the boo-boo. And that turned into a sexual relationship with her child. I didn't listen beyond much of that, so I don't have enough of a context. I'm going to have to listen in little snippets and turn it off quickly before I smash my device. It was not, there was nothing about, I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't control myself. There was no sort of that. This is a fucking penthouse letter.
Oh, that's just so fucked up.
This was not, there was no indication in her description that she felt guilty or any sense of impropriety. It was just a relationship that developed. So I don't know what they're trying to pass themselves off on Google or whatever, but I get the sense from the one little example I've got that they are not what they're claiming to be. They're just fucking pedophiles, and they have a goddamn podcast.
I'm dumbfounded. I don't even know what to say.
I'll listen to more, and this will be brought up more throughout the week. I apologize for not having more of a point of reference, but it turned my stomach. I couldn't keep going with it. And it was immediately before we went on the air, so I didn't have a lot of time to digest and reset. But it was bad enough that I couldn't listen to it, and that's really fucking bad.
Wow.
The fact that pedophilia is a thing in the world, this has nothing to do with me having a kid. I've always known that's a fucking twisted thing. I look at the university kids when I get off the bus, and I think they're children. I don't see the sexual attraction, not even in the wildest stretch of my imagination. I can't perceive of that.
I've had children, I've babysat. I've been in my friend's place. I've had kids crawl all